Corey Cooley, James Patrick, you sexy motherfuckers. What's going on, boys?
Nothing, dude. Happy No King's Day, dude. We're doing it.
No King's Day?
Yeah, do you know?
No?
There's supposed to be protests today.
Really?
This is supposed to be the big one, dude. We're in New York City, and it's raining like a motherfucker, dude. The Jews did it again. They can't miss, dude.
Dude, I was loving today because I just posted a reel about an umbrella etiquette that women should need a license for holding an umbrella.
Dude,
and
yes.
it's fucking raining today. I was like, come on, this is gonna go viral.
Dude, they will like they're like just holding it at man's eyeball level is where they hold the umbrella. So as you're walking by them, you're just like dodging.
Dude,
For me,
spiky umbrellas.
it's worse for me because like I'm getting hit with everyone,
Yeah.
or woman.
yeah.
You know?
That's what my bit was about. I was like, women, they don't realize when you're 5 foot tall and you're holding an umbrella at head height, you're taking some eyes out. That's like, if it rains, we should just go up to them and go, fuck you. Like,
By the way, this is like a weird, like, I don't know what it's like the climate of New York City. Like, I don't know if it's like a coastal, but like most of the time it rains, it's like a misty, like it's not like it's pouring rain, but they love fucking umbrellas here.
I know.
Like the most packed place in the country. And you're like, let me fucking put out a fucking giant dangerous ring around me as I go down Broadway.
they need to just do some exercises like, like, I don't know, like pretend to put the dishes away or something, whatever they need to do just to keep their arm up high. Like, or pretend your boyfriend's on a ladder, you're trying to grab his money or something like that. I don't know. There's got to be a regime.
Or just like look up. You can't just, like you're trying to be like cute and mousy while people are just bleeding from their face.
Yeah, they double down too.
In
Like
your
when
wake.
it's getting tight, they don't pull. They pull it down even closer to themselves. It's like, I'm gonna kill you. You fucking yeah.
That's what Danny Glaze has a bit. That's not even a bit. He just says he wants to play a knockout game all the time in the city. You're like, yeah, you do. You do kind of like want. It's too many people, and you are like. Once a week, I will look at somebody and be like, "I want to. If I could just deck you, dude, that would solve all my problems."
Do you ever elbow like in a crowded space?
No, dude, I'm just passive aggressive, dude. So I'll think bad thoughts about it.
Oh really?
And I'll just smile. I'll be like, "Excuse me."
But with this like Juneteenth coming up, which I heard is a new thing, I hadn't heard of that till I came here. Is that so? That's like a day that the black people became free. Is that something like that? Or
it's
the slavery got abolished.
No, James knows, dude.
Yeah,
It's celebrate. I'm doing a show on Juneteenth. So.
Okay.
There's only one black comic too, which is insane.
Dude, I think I did a show. I did a show with the Brainstorm guys on like it was like the first show in women's history, or no, it was Black History Month, and I was like all white, dude. Yeah. I was like, and Alec told me, he was like, "Here it's our time, dude." It's like give me the speech from the Goonies.
And they this is a little bleak. I woke up this morning, I flicked on the news, just on like YouTube. That's, flicking on the news these days. And I just saw that Israel bombed Iran.
Oh yeah.
And which is basically means the US have bombed Iran. So I'm like, this is fucked. With this, what are we doing here? Do we have to keep doing this? I don't know. This history just keeps repeating itself every year. We just get dumber and dumber as human society. And I was thinking on the train, like, what other animal just kills for fun, or just kills for no fucking reason?
I think all of them.
They
honestly.
do?
Yeah,
For fun?
Yeah, animals are cunts, dude.
I mean, for
like,
food.
You think that would be like, nah, there's like misfires in their nervous system where they're like, because it feels good to eat. So like wires get crossed and they're like, it feels good to just bite something's throat out. I can do that.
It's the chase. They like the chase.
If sharks had the ability to launch nukes,
Yeah.
it'd be over. Absolutely. For all of us, we'd be all dead.
My favorite thing about I've been like, because I'm on TikTok all the time, but like Israel bombed Iran, and just every video is just women being like, Sabrina Carpenter's new album cover is too slutty. And you're like, dude, women shouldn't have access to the news.
It was horrific. There was like, and they've gone for some of the nuclear sites in Iran, which is fucking insane. And then politicians are getting on Twitter going, pray for Israel, pray for Israel. I'm like, they just started it. Like, why? I don't understand. What is fucking wrong with everyone?
They're those are probably bots, dude. Those are probably if I'm being honest with you, those are probably Israeli bots.
Dude, we're fucking crazy. And then there was the airplane crashed in India, and that one guy survived.
By the way, I'm surprised. I don't want to be racist. I don't want to be racist this whole podcast. It's not.
No, I know.
I'm surprised that we're not getting more. Like, I'm surprised. Like every month, they're like another Indian plane crash. You're like, you're like, only one crash. All right, good.
Did you see the video of where like the plane is being held together by toilet paper?
No,
It's an actual thing.
But dude, they're India. They don't have toilet paper, bro. they eat with their right hand, wipe with their left hand. That's what they do.
I love that Cam brings the two most racist comedians in New York to like a bookstore where all they sell is books about like trans black feminism.
When the plane crashed, I'm like, how are we still crashing planes? Like, we invented flight a long time ago. Planes should not be crashing anymore.
Well, apparently it's all the time, dude. Like, it just like when we have like a slow news cycle, they'll catch on it, and then they're like, oh, that was big last week. If we do it again, we'll get like a number of hits on this article. If there's another like malfunction in a plane or something like that. So it's like happens more than we think.
It's funny that a slow news cycle in the world now is like, we've just started World War III, but now it's a slow news cycle. Let's start publishing plane crashes.
Like doing like puff pieces. That's what the Sabrina Carpenter thing. I was like, what the fuck? Like, how bored are you guys, dude? That you have to. That like you're like, a woman, a pop star's being slutty. You're like, yeah.
That's
You
what they
think
do.
that guy actually survived? Like that plane crash? I don't think he
survived?
was
One guy. Dude, this is insane. And I don't know if you guys believe in like angel numbers or anything, but angel numbers 111, 222, whatever, that they mean something. And I believe in that because I dream about this stuff all the time and I look up the meaning. But his seat number was 11A. A being the first number of the alphabet, obviously 111. I just thought, I know that's kind of woo-woo.
Yeah.
But I still thought that was kind of cool. Like this guy fucking survived on that seat. And so he basically woke up, saw everyone was dead and just walked out.
I know, but
Whoa.
but it was like completely destroyed. How could you walk out of a plane that doesn't
And the guy,
exist?
he's virtually
That's one-
unscratched, unscathed. He has like a few little burns on his face, like nothing. He's like...
He was wearing a suit made entirely of Saudi passports.
Imagine if he had the bomb strapped to him. He's like, I better get rid of this.
Oh, never mind.
Job well done.
That's my favorite thing about Cam is that you are like a blue collar dude, and then you just talk about like angel numbers to me.
Yeah.
The other day, he was like, this was like a month ago or something. He was like, I was talking to a woman about, I was like getting my blood tested, and the woman drawing my blood, we started talking about like, God being the universe or whatever. I'm like, so you're just hanging out with like a schizophrenic phlebotomist. Have you heard of angel numbers?
For unions, they're fucking cool. Yeah, this world we're going, it's crazy, dude. This is a really wild time to be alive. There's just some fucking crazy shit going on.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I like it. I don't like. I feel like I did a bunch, like years ago when I was like doing a lot of psychedelics, I was like, this is gonna get weird. Like I could see the writing on the wall, and it's so every day that something insane happens, I'm like, I was right, dude. Yeah. I nailed it, dude.
Yeah. That's what I thought this morning. I was like, well, they're gonna need some laughter very soon. We're gonna get jobs, boys.
But the country's gonna the economy is gonna collapse, so we're gonna be like Borscht Belt, shitty vaudeville comedians like going on the road for like cans of beans.
Yeah. Gold bullion would be nice. That might be.
Yeah. It'd be all right.
Yeah.
It'd be go riding trains to illegally to get to the next gig.
Do you think, James, we should be like doomsday prepping? Like, do you think we should be like putting something away, going out to the forest and like burying something? Like, do you think it'll ever get to that point?
No, definitely not. I mean, if it happens, there's no way of escaping it.
Yeah.
We're dead instantly.
But you're probably both under the mindset like, well, we're America. Like, we start this shit. We're fine.
We don't have an Iron Dome, so we're screwed.
We don't have an Iron Dome.
We're fucked.
Didn't that just come out recently? It's not like, actually, we lied about it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, God.
But didn't Trump just, a part of his like big, beautiful bill is that they're doing a golden dome. Basically, it's injection of $500 billion into the military-industrial complex under the guise of a golden dome, which will probably be like one missile in each city. The rest of it's just line the pockets of politicians.
Yeah. But we have to keep doing it because we're like every time, it's like, well, you just destroyed a country. So now we have to have a bloated military to protect us from that thing you just did. The retribution that we deserve. We now have to have a platinum dome.
Golden, he definitely named it after his hair.
Yeah. Well, he's
everything's gold.
Everything's gold.
Yeah.
To him. So that's pretty funny, honestly.
Didn't he have a golden toilet?
Yeah.
True.
His whole building is gold. The Trump Towers.
Wow. Real gold?
Yeah. Well, not real gold, but to make it look like
it.
Yeah.
His apartment is all gold.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. If I was that rich, I'd fucking dress everything in gold as well.
Oh yeah.
Somebody was doing a tour of like one of the rooms in one of the Trump hotels or whatever, and all the comments are like, "Yeah, it looks like you're just like they're just drinking copium about it." They're like, "Actually, that's pretty gauche." They're like, "Dude, fuck you."
Yeah, gauche.
It's like what is that? Like decadent or something? I don't know. It's like but like over the top. You guys don't have gauche and
Nah.
I don't have gauche.
We're not gay.
Vocabulary.
It's Pride Month, dude.
Yeah.
It's Pride Month, guys.
It's gauche, man.
Yeah, it's gauche.
So how you boys been? You been good?
Good. Celebrating Pride.
Yeah.
Yep.
How's that going?
It's going all right.
Yeah?
Yep.
Partying?
A lot.
Yeah. I feel like you don't need Pride Month to party though, James. You're a busy boy.
Definitely.
On the social
Always.
scene.
Yeah. Saturday nights, always.
Yeah. Yeah, tonight's going to be... I don't even know what I'm doing tonight.
I know. Well, I'm working
What are you
at
doing
V-Spot.
tonight? Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm, there's a Pride parade, so it's supposed to get packed out.
Oh, no shit?
Yeah.
Is that just because it's in Brooklyn?
I guess so. Well, it's on 5th Avenue, and that gets, like, really busy with the gays.
Yeah.
Are there different Pride parades? This is my first.
There are. Yeah. So,
June in
like,
New York.
the main one, I think, is on the 28th, and that's where, like, Washington Square Park gets, like, packed. You can't even walk in. That's how packed it gets.
Yeah.
There's, like, people stripping on cars and shit.
It's wild. I went last year. Mel's like, you got to go see this once. And we walked there. We could hardly get to the front. We were like, it's packed.
Yeah.
Watched it for 10 minutes. I was like, this is fucking gay. Let's go.
Yeah.
It was awful.
And it smells so bad.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because,
Blood and semen or...
Probably.
Why is there not a straight parade?
Well, because that's gay. Because parades are inherently gay, dude. You can't have like.
That's true.
Why don't we ever have straight butt sex with our friends? Yeah, dude. I went to
We have the Memorial Day parade. That's straight day parade.
Yeah. Do we do that?
Is that for war? Like the...
Yeah. Like the Army.
Yeah.
The Marines, all that.
That's a little gay too. Nah.
Yeah. Well, if it was the Navy.
Dude, the Navy were here recently. Like, I don't know what it was. They had like a week here about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And those guys in those fucking Navy costumes or outfits or uniforms, they're fucking... It looks so gay. I don't know why they haven't made it look less gay over the years.
Well, because the real military parade is called a death march, dude. That's what, they can't do that publicly. They have to, like, do that in secret, dude.
Oh god, yeah, it's fucking wild, man. Where do you guys have any grandparents or parents that were in the military?
No.
My grandfather on my mother's side, he went to Germany after World War II. He was like a police officer there.
Oh, right.
In, what was it? West Germany was the... You was
West would have been, yeah.
Buddy.
Right? Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at you first.
The East was Russian, yeah.
I'm surprised they let me into a bookstore.
Before he was looking at books like he was going to read. He was like peering through.
I can imagine you're a bit of a reader, Corey.
I used to be, but it's too depressing. It's like, what am I, What am I? A buddy got like a dude, not even a buddy, a dude I met at a bar, like bought me he was like, oh, you should read this book. It's great. It's just about a murderer. Like, I don't need to like know. And then he carved up. You're like, I don't know. And then like maybe like fantasy goblins and elves and I can't get into.
Yeah.
So I just kind of don't read anymore.
Why do you think it is that women like all that murder stuff, like murder podcasts, serial killer Sundays? Like,
because of everything horrible we've done to them.
Explain that. Why? Like,
I think they fantasize killing us, but they don't have the balls to do it.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Me and my mom used to watch ID channel.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Where they would have all the investigative shit. And she'd be like, this is just so I could fantasize killing your stepfather.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, genuinely. Yeah.
Or like you watch it to fantasize your husband finally killing you and being like, I'm done with this. You know what I mean? I don't know.
That's better than a divorce.
Yeah.
I have met women that have rape fantasies.
You've met a woman?
Yeah, women,
Yeah.
multiple.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Full rape fantasies, which is bizarre. It's like almost, it's weird that maybe that's in line with the whole liking murder and liking hearing about people get butchered up. I don't know. It's weird. It just definitely seems to be more of a feminine thing. I don't know why. I mean, men don't, that I know of, fantasize about being raped.
I think there's like
I mean, a man rape fantasy would be very different to a woman rape fantasy as well. Like, you'd be like, oh, stop it. Oh, this is awful. Oh, keep
There's like a thing. By the way, as I'm getting ready to say this, I realize I am too stupid to know what I'm talking about. But there's like a like with like foot fetishes, like why they're so popular is like the part of your brain. This is where it's going to reveal that I'm an idiot. There's like the part of your brain that like perceives sexual excitement is right next to the part of your brain that perceives feet or some shit like that. Oh. Like it's like so the like neurons will get like tangled up, and then when you see feet, you get a boner.
So how much meth have you got to smoke till
to combine the two?
Till the neurons cross? That shows how dumb I am because I got no idea of it.
More than I did. Yeah. I hate feet.
Sure.
I'm like the opposite of Quentin Tarantino, dude. I can't stand him.
Has he got a foot fetish?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's like famous for it. Yeah. In every movie, he has like a scene of like a woman's foot hanging out of a car or something.
Wow.
There's a compilation that I definitely have not watched.
I've heard.
Many people have told me that there's a compilation of Margot Robbie's feet in every movie that she's been in with Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, she's pretty hot too.
Yeah.
She's Australian.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some good ones.
You do. It's like half and half. Half of them are like crazy hot, and then you got some bitches that look like Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Prawns.
Prawns? Is that what you call them?
Yeah, rip the head off.
Oh, yeah.
So a butterface. Yeah, it's a butterface.
A butterface?
Yeah. How do you basically like Well,
She's very hot, but her face.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that just because the face melts, or what is it? How does
Well,
it
it looks like it's melting.
Yeah.
This is the funniest bookstore to be. This. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So what's something that's pissed you off this week, James?
Oh. Okay. I just did a set on Thursday. I was doing a show, and I was only supposed to do 7 minutes, and I'm like about 5 minutes into my set, and then I get a light from someone in the back. Right? So I think I'm getting the light. I start to wrap up stuff. I'm about to introduce the next comic, and then my buddy Reed, who works at St. Mark's, comes out of the green room, lights me, and then I have nowhere to go because I already introduced the next comic.
Oh, no.
So, and there's only 4 people in the room, so I can't really work my way out of this. I can't work my way out of this. But that pissed me off.
How long
really
did you
got
stand there waiting to?
A minute and a half.
You just stood there?
Yeah. And
Oh,
like
that's
I was
Did you
just
talk?
trying. Yeah, I was trying to like dig into old material, but you can only do it so much to where it doesn't look like you're flustered.
Yeah.
Because I literally introduced the next comic by name.
I think anyone that goes into a comedy club, they should just get rid of the phones. Like, I think what the seller does, puts it in the bag, see you later, is a good thing.
Yeah.
It's like less distraction.
You can't do that with like mics and shit, or really shows like with comics. Because I guess you can but comics, like, we need our phones now. Like all my shit's on my phone.
But audience members?
Yeah, they can. Yeah,
They should be out. I don't know. Most people would. I don't know. We're all at big.
Yeah, but would you trust a comedy club behind a bookstore to keep your phone
yeah.
in the bag of the green
No,
room?
yeah.
Well,
that's
no,
right.
they put them in the yonder bags, and you can just like you hold
can
on to
hold
your
it?
phone. Yeah,
That's what they do with the seller. Yeah, you hold on to them.
I know for a fact someone would lose like the key to pop it off, and then everyone would be
Yeah.
fucked.
Oh, I used to go to like I snuck like my way into Comedy Works because I was there enough to where I could just go in and they'd be like, "You got to fucking lock up your phone," and I'm like, just they're like, "Oh yeah, you're fine."
I heard this week that apparently there's schools in New York that they have to lock their phones away before they go in, and it's like a business.
That was always
There's a business behind it. There'll be like a truck outside the school that everyone
Really?
has to like line up, give their phone
Really?
to their truck, and they lock it in the truck, and then at the end of the day they get it back.
really.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to, dude. You can't like learn biology with a phone like on the desk.
Oh, it's very distracting.
We're gonna be here for an hour and a half. That's the longest I can go, dude, without looking at my fucking phone.
It's
Yeah.
very distracting. I think it's great if they lock the phones away in school, but I never experienced that. You never experienced that growing up here?
I mean, I did. So, like, instead of that, we would just, like, it would be a placeholder. Like, we would take a calculator. We would have to put our phone in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like a pouchy.
Like, yeah.
What, at the front of class or something?
Yeah.
So there'll be like pockets for everyone to put their phones in.
Yeah.
And well, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's a way better
Yeah.
way of doing it than putting it in a truck. You know, like, that's insane. They bought a truck. Hey, you could just put these things on your wall. They're like $5.
I'm sure that we can.
know?
I'm sure that we can trust these men with the phones of the picture phones of children.
Yeah, right? Great idea.
Apparently, though, they have to pay money. So they have to actually pay like $5 or something.
Like as a deposit.
As a
Oh,
deposit.
that's so
Wait,
fucked
Something.
up.
No, they got to pay them to hold the phone.
That's
Jamie,
crazy.
check me on this, please. But they're true shit.
But you'd have to. They give you money. That should be how it works. Because if they lose your phone, then you're fucked out of $5.
No, but you got to pay them. You got to pay the rent, bro.
Yeah,
like nothing's in free. This is New York. This is capitalism, boys. This is
Good point.
everyone's got to make money.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's. It's a scam.
Oh, yeah,
100%.
100%. And it's probably at the richest school, just trying to extract any more money, as much money as they can, or it's at like the poorest school.
No, poor school wouldn't even take your phone.
Oh, they wouldn't?
No.
They don't give a fuck whether or not you're learning in a poor school.
Did you know what they're worried about? People bringing in guns.
That's what I was going to say. Did you ever have to go through metal detectors?
No, but I there was a time, actually, you know what, in middle school I had to go through that, where we had metal detectors. But my buddy, he went to public high school in Brooklyn, metal detectors all the time.
Wow.
Every day.
Corey?
No, I was in Wyoming, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody had guns in their trucks in the parking lot. Dude, I'm not kidding at all. Dude, one time we went out. I almost didn't graduate high school because me and my buddy would steal shit as a joke to be funny to like one another. Like we'd be across the room from one another, and he'd like we'd look at each other and just like grab something like not even worth stealing, next to us, like keeping eye contact and just shove it down our pants. As like a bit, most of the time we'd put it back, but sometimes it was so funny we had to really steal it. You know what I mean? And so he stole this plaque from one of the classrooms, like a an award plaque or whatever, and then we went, like the next thing was lunch after that period or whatever. And we went out we drove it because we had like open campus. So we drove out to Witch's Circle, which is just like a gravel pit just out of town, and shot it with a shotgun that he had in his truck on school property. And then somebody found it, and the teacher and then they ratted on us because people hated us for obvious reasons. And then she was like, I'm not going to sign your until you admit to me that you guys stole it. I'm not signing your thing so that you can graduate, because all the teachers have to sign off on your and we just deny, and then the principal had to go and talk to her and be like, you can't keep these dudes from you just don't have any proof that they did it. But now they do.
Oh shit. Yeah, school in the US seems so different to Australia. Like you guys have different problems. If you guys got caught smoking at school in high school, what would be the repercussions? Would they suspend you? Would they just give you at school we would just get a Friday detention? Would we have to sit in a classroom for an hour thinking about all the bad things we've done? Sometimes they'd make you write lines. You just have to sit there for an hour and write lines. I should do better.
Like Bart Simpson?
Over and over and over, yeah. Which is kind of...
Actually, in my school, they made us do lines. They just handed us lines. You need to do this now.
It's just riddling.
Yeah.
That rules. Oh, fuck. Did they? Did you ever get caught drinking or smoking at school?
I only jeweled. I didn't drink all throughout high school.
Go.
I know. But I knew some people. We had this back staircase and no one walked through, and people would have sex back there and they would smoke back there. But majority of the time, it would just be a slap on the wrist, don't do this again. But if
wait, for the having sex or the smoking?
Both. Both of them.
Well, if you're fucking, you're smoking.
Yeah.
So people fucked at school?
Yes.
Wow.
There was an auditorium, right?
I went to a boys' school. That just...
Oh, okay.
It probably happened, but
No, it definitely did. Only for spots, no.
You don't run a show.
So we had this auditorium, and there was a little staircase, and there was basically, I don't know how to explain it, but there was a little spot where you can't see up the staircase, and people would get blowjobs back there during lunchtime. People would be sitting in the gym class. You would see two people disappear into that little space, come out, and you knew they were doing so. Yeah, exactly. They were relaxed. Frazzled. Yeah.
Dude, also that's still first. Those are early blowjobs. Those would wreck your nervous system.
Yeah.
Those kids are going through a lot.
Yeah. Goddamn lucky motherfuckers. Yeah. I would have loved that. I just remember being so fucking horny at school. All the time.
Surrounded by dudes.
Yeah.
God damn, my dick gets any harder, it's going to explode.
Do you have the term NRBs?
No.
No reason boners, which you just get when you're in high school. You just
Oh,
you got to
yeah.
like tuck it under the belt and like pretend like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of my high school was just going to the bathroom and jacking off.
I wonder how many people have jacked off at school.
Every one of them.
In the handicap stalls, definitely.
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
much room.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever have like? Did it ever in movies when we used to watch like the American school movies at like there'd be a school scene of Americans bullying a kid and then they'd throw him in the locker. Did that ever happen?
No, we didn't have big enough lockers.
That's bullshit. Then that's misleading.
Yeah. I mean, I guarantee it has happened though. I'm trying to think. It might have happened in my school. I know someone got stuck in the locker, like they were doing it. They were like hiding in the locker. And then like they got locked in
Did
there.
they survive?
Yeah, obviously. It's just an empty hallway and some kid screaming, help.
Where did you go to school?
In Queens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it's a massive school, I'm sure.
No.
No?
Small school.
How many kids? How many kids were in your graduating class?
Oh, my graduating class, probably 80.
Oh, that is small.
Yeah, I went to private school in high school.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and I dropped out. I actually have no idea how many kids graduate.
Yeah. That's funny, dude. I didn't know you went to private school.
Yeah.
Legend.
It was because I'm retarded. Yeah. Not because I was like fancy.
Corey, has anything pissed you off this week? Has anything got under your skin?
No, I think I'm good. Here's the thing, dude. I forget about it immediately, dude.
Yeah.
I will, because I have anger problems, so anytime I'm like moving through the city, I'm like freaking out. Like I'm just angry. And I'm always hungover. So I'm always like in a busy fucking train car or whatever, just like fucking like shaking and shit.
Yeah, it's a bad time when you're hungover. There's people. Like who wants to be around so many fucking people when you're hungover?
Yeah.
It's awful. I'll tell you something that pissed me off. I've started my own little business doing handyman stuff, and I'm picking up some jobs now, which is cool. But I'm learning the hard way. So I went and did this aircon for this girl. I installed this window rattler aircon. The one, we call them window rattlers, the one that sit in the windows.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, there was two windows to choose from: the one on the fire escape, and then the one not on the fire escape. And it was on the 6th floor, and I was like, all right, well, if I fucking drop this thing, I'm going to kill someone. So I put it in the window of the fire escape, and it was a cunt of a thing. This thing was so heavy. They picked the biggest one that they could, and the window was not plumb. Like it was just, it was a bitch. And anyways, I get home, and I'm like, I wonder if that's legal. And I looked up the regulations. Not legal.
Yeah, no.
The entire time you were telling me the story, I'm like, he's complaining about how hard it was to violate fire code.
Dude, not only that, I got tech screws and screwed this window shut so this thing couldn't
Oh
attack.
my god.
So they're not getting it out. Like,
Yeah, there's so many violations right there.
Not only that, they've paid me, so.
Yeah.
But I've got to go back now on Monday and replace the thing. And I'm like, how did I not know that? Like, how can I be so goddamn dumb?
Yeah.
You also have to put support brackets on.
Yeah,
on the outside.
Okay, yeah.
I did that.
Okay.
Sort of.
It was just a staircase.
I put brackets and I put some chocks underneath it as well.
Oh, okay.
Timber chocks, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's fine. It's not coming down. And,
Well,
and
I mean,
screwed
if
the window shut on it. So
If it comes down, it's just gonna fall on the fire escape.
yeah.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
it, yeah.
Yeah. And then I was talking to Steve Messer last night about it, and he goes, "Bro, I had one of those. I had an AC in the fire escape in an apartment that I lived in for 8 years." He goes, "It's done everywhere, but I still can't.
Yeah.
I can't live with myself." I'm like, "Oh, I can't. I can.
Yeah.
I can live myself quite fine."
No, they can't live with what you've done. Exactly. Like I made your bedroom a death trap. That'll be $500.
But it's hard. Like, do you find that in life, guys? Like, I I'm the last person to research things. I'll just do it. I generally do a pretty good job of things that I do. Like the installation was nice, but I always just learn things the hard way in my life. Always.
Oh yeah.
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 By the way, I don't understand how, like, there has to be, I know I'm skipping back, but there has to be a number of window AC unit related deaths in this city. Like,
Oh yeah.
you have
100%.
millions
Yes.
of windows at, 6 floors up, that, and they're being installed by, let's be honest, dangerous foreigners.
I really wanted to do a Mexican accent there. But yeah, it's kind of like, it's kind of going back in time, isn't it? When you go to like a big, beautiful modern city like New York, and then every apartment has these stupid little fucking window ACs.
Well, they can't like tear anything down because all the buildings are made out of asbestos.
Yeah.
So if they
that's
like
true.
if they tear anything down, they're creating like a humanitarian crisis.
Yeah.
So we just have to live in this like highly like I think there's like in my building in the Bronx there's like a fucking units that are condemned like below us, and we're like, why are they?
You
what's
also
going on
live
there?
in the Bronx.
Yeah. No,
So
that's the main problem.
you're like,
There's a
why is
common
it-
theme here in the Bronx. I still haven't been up there.
You don't need to. I've
It's
been
rad.
there.
I don't know what like it's. I think it's just from like growing up in trailer parks where I'm just like whatever. Just a bunch of violent poor idiots around me. I'm like good.
Feels like home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. What else? There's something else that pissed me off this week.
I had someone say I did a Bert Kreischer impression.
Oh
And
yeah, that's
that-
brutal, dude.
Oh, that one made me.
Why does that piss you off?
He's just.
I was fuming because it was at an open mic and the comic's brand new. So like to have the ball, and I'm new as well, but like this guy's like what, a month in or 2 months in?
I didn't even know it was a comic. I thought it was just an audience member.
No, it was a comic.
Oh God.
Which he's like a month or 2 months in. I'm like, how do you have the balls to yell at me during my set and say that I'm ripping off Bert Kreischer?
What was it similar? Did it share any similarities?
It kind of did. It kind of did.
I respect all artists, and Bert Kreischer's been very successful, but I can really struggle to watch his comedy. I don't know.
I actually love him, and
Yeah, dude, he's the best.
a little too.
Let's back up a little bit. No, he's like I think if you were like an art nerd or a douchebag, which is what I am, you do like in order for something to be mainstream, it has to like it'll stop appealing to me because I'm weird. You know what I mean? My tastes are weird. I like gross, weird shit.
you're a punk.
Yeah, I'm a punk. So
Yeah.
so yeah, it's like
So you're drawn to him.
drawn to Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
No. I like.
He's saying the opposite.
I like.
Ah,
I like him
yeah,
as a person. He seems fine. But like. What am I gonna like? I'm a 35-year-old alcoholic. Well, I guess. Son of a bitch.
It reminds me of myself. It's like looking in the mirror. Apparently, he got famous from some magazine.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
what was that movie?
Van Wilder. He was
Van Wilder.
That movie
Yeah.
was based on him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he was like, he got some award for like the craziest
Yeah, the number one party animal or whatever
in America. I mean, that's an amazing award, but how do you ever like, no wonder he's had, I mean, he's got to be an alcoholic, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a massive.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No wonder.
But
His face
he's,
is so red.
But he's an alcoholic with children, and do you know what I mean? He's got like
He's a successful,
He's
very
yeah.
successful alcoholic.
yeah. So I can't relate to that at all.
Yeah, it's I drank. You guys, as you guys know, I haven't been drinking lately, but I was on the Heineken Zeros last night, and I don't know what it is in those things. I know you guys are gonna probably think this is so gay, but every time I drink them, like have like 3 or 4 of them, I wake up the next day and I still feel fucking hungover, and I don't know why.
Because I don't know either.
Have you tried those?
Well, because you're probably like allergic to gluten or some gay shit.
Yeah, probably.
You're sober and fucking
gay.
Yeah. You're sober and still getting hungover. I think that's the worst part about this.
I woke up this morning. I was like, I may as well just drain. Like, fuck my life. I'm like spraying the
Sounds
bowl.
like a good idea, Cam.
That's like getting a nosebleed without doing cocaine. What a waste.
James, you're like the one person that gets so devastated when I'm not drinking. You're like, no, Cam,
Dude, it's so hard to be like, even like, not because obviously like if you can't be like too fucked up on stage. That's because especially like at my age, like you could probably a little bit, but like at my age, like my brain will just like stop working if I'm too drunk. But like the idea of like trying to be supportive of other comedians sober, like going to a show or a mic or whatever, and like watching people like go. If I'm a little buzzed, dude, I'm a great audience. I'm like like I'll laugh, like I have a big loud laugh. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But sober, I'm just like, it's a very hard thing to do, like business to be in sober.
You are a really good audience member.
Yeah.
You're very, very good. I'm fucking awful.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
My ADD brain is so bad sometimes.
That's why I drink. Like, because if I wasn't drinking, I would be like on my phone or I'd be thinking about something else.
Yeah.
But if I'm like not shithouse, but like if I'm a little buzzed, I'll like actually focus on the comedy. And then I remember, I'm like, oh yeah, I like stand up. Good.
Yeah.
Like, this is
going to social things sober is rough. Like last night, I struggled. Like it's really hard to just for 3 or 4 hours to be at a bar with like 30 other comics and just be able to constantly pay attention. Like it involves a lot of presence, and I find it very difficult. If you have a few beers, like it's easy, but it's really hard.
Yeah. It's not like it's not a good play. Like I don't like sober audience members to begin with. I'm like, you got to loosen up if you're gonna enjoy what I'm what I'm bringing to the table.
Yeah, I mean, I can't be sober for mics. I can't do it.
Never?
I don't know why. And I'm like such a bad. I've transitioned into like an okay audience member to a horrible one. Mm-hmm. Like I don't watch mics, which is not good. But if it's Grizzly Pear Midtown, I'm at the bar.
Right.
Unless it's like if I know one of you guys are up, I'll go in. If it's anyone else, I do not watch.
I'm very similar. I mean, I'll sit in the room, but I'm not paying attention. If it's my friends, I always pay attention. Yeah. And I give my friends a lot of love. But also, have you guys noticed, like, now that we've all been in New York you and I have now been in New York for about a year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you're about the same time in comedy.
Yeah.
And it's weird now because going to like mics now, it's like I hardly even recognize
anyone.
Half of the people now because it's just like new people like cycling in.
Yeah.
It's a strange thing. And I mean, I know you would have seen this a lot, Corey, and you've spoken about it because you've been in the game for a while, but you've said a few times like you wait till you keep going, you'll see people just completely drop off the face, and then you'll just see these new faces. And it's, I don't know, you know when they talk about like when you watch or listen to any like war documentaries and they talk about the replacements and how it's the guys that were more veteran and more experienced found it a lot harder to like relate to the replacements because they were new and green. And it kind of is like that in comedy as well, isn't it? It's like hard to give these guys a lot of time, a lot of your time and love, because it's like you've only got so much energy you can expend and give people. And and it's like, I don't know. Do you guys feel the same way?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's weird because like now it's any mic I go to, maybe I'll run into one comic that I started with.
Yeah. There's some more than others. But dude, when I was in Denver, like right before I left, or like I guess the last the last year that I was there or whatever, there was like a new crop of comedians they like congealed around each other. Like you do. Whoever you start with, you end up like working with those people more, producing shows together, all that shit.
I haven't really seen there's not a new crop. Like we were a crop when like all of us kind of formed into like.
Yeah, we're still kind of the most recent clot of.
Yeah, I think so, right?
Well, yeah. There's gonna be a new one, I'm sure. But like we was like everybody that was like at your party or at like Joe DeVito's party or whatever. Like we're all like around the same time. We kind of started in similar rooms in New York, at least.
Do you think every class of comics, like every couple of years, there's a group like the group that we're sort of forming?
Kind of. That's what I'm saying is like, I was like, at first when I like saw that like group congealing, I was dismissive or whatever. And then I had to be like, oh yeah, they're comic. I have to like be friendly with these people. And, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, like become peers with them. You know what I mean? Because they're going to be around the same as, you know what I mean? But hopefully I'll never have to do that again.
Yeah. I'm cool with like what we got going on is really cool.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. No, this group is fucking solid, man. They're dude, that show the other on Thursday was just like all like dudes from our group and Haley.
Was that at Fear City?
Yeah. And it was just, dude, everybody crushed. It was so fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Same with last night. We had the Brainstorm comedy show.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone did really well. Danny Glaze.
So fucking funny.
Yeah.
Man, that guy has just...
Yeah.
He's just killing now.
Yeah.
You know, like at first it was like... When I first saw him and he was doing his like act outs, I was like, this is kind of weird. Where's he going with it?
Yeah.
But now he's kind of figured out how to put it all together in a set, and he murdered. He got so many laughs, big laughs, and like very like his laugh per minutes are like very, very high. It's just bang, bang, bang. He's like, I was watching him last night. I was like, man, this guy's gonna have a Netflix special one day.
Yeah.
He was just. It was just so unique what he does, and his acting background, and it was just unbelievable. It was so impressive.
Well, he can like do clean and shit. He's like, yeah, he's gonna be. But that's the thing. Like the interesting thing about comedy and like getting like. Because it is harder. Like as you get older and you're hanging out with like younger comics, like they have an energy that I just don't have anymore. You know what I mean? I'm very much like I'm just chilling. You know what I mean? And they're excited about life and shit still.
I'm not.
Not you. But normally, other people haven't been ground down in the way that you have. But it is like it solves its own. Like there was a comic that I won't name, but was like I was very like irritated by, who was around like the last year I was in Denver, and you know, just because it's an energy that I don't, you know, I'm an old man, you know what I mean? But he like right before I left, I like saw him do this joke, and it was like a perfect joke where I was like, oh fuck, that is like, it's every beat is perfect. There's no fat on it. It was just like. And it was like an angle that any of us would be like jealous to come up with. And I was like, you would just have to go over and be like, hey, that's fucking badass. Like, cause you know what I mean? Like you are like, you're not going to survive in comedy unless you really love doing stand up and watching stand up. So it's like that like self-healing concrete that they had in Rome where you're like, it'll eventually, we'll all like, be under the banner of like comedy, you know what I mean? And you can only like push that away for so long before.
Yeah, but it's just like I don't know what it is. Like when I saw Dan last night, like you can sense when someone has something, you know. Like, and I was like, really, it was, you know. I think everyone is amazing in their own right, and I've felt that way about everyone at some point of time. You know, when I've seen you, one of you boys, like in the pocket, and you're just fucking in it, you know?
Yeah.
But just seeing Dan last night, I was like, whoa. Like you could just visualize him being on late night TV, you know, like you could visualize him having a special. And I was like, fuck, it's cool. It's really, really cool. I was like just almost envious in a way. I was like, that's just so amazing. Well done, Dan. Like,
Yeah. No, it's great watching people fucking like get better over time.
Yeah.
It's okay when they don't get better either. You know what I mean? That's fine.
Why do you put that? What was that?
Sometimes.
It's okay when they don't get better.
Take your time, dude.
Do you guys, what do you think the trick is to getting better? Obviously, you know, I'm going to say a few of the things that come to my mind. It's obviously repetitions and dedication, you know, working hard and doing the reps. But do you guys have any like secrets or special sauce or like any of your own insights that you think is what can help people keep developing in it like a really positive direction? And because obviously with comedy, it's such slow, minimal steps, and it's a lot of like 1 step forward, 2 step back, 2 step forward, 1 step back. It's just this dance with the whole thing that you play. But what is it that you guys have felt or noticed that keeps you on a trajectory moving forward and upwards? Like not that Indian plane that went... like that Indian plane bombed hard, man.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I mean, I think, to be honest, I think it's more about doing quality mics and quantity. You do quantity mics... I don't know. There's 3 people and open mic. What are you gaining out of that? Not really anything. That's how I feel about it now.
Yeah, there's a lot of I mean, it's probably good for like very new comics that are like, I just need to get used to being on stage.
Yeah.
But once you've been doing, you're like, I don't need to get used to being on stage.
Yeah.
I need to get used to like, you know, doing longer stuff, whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of where you're like, yeah, this is a waste of my fucking time. Like this is, I know how to, like once you know how to develop material or whatever, you know what I mean? Then literally all you're doing is you're working on that and trying to develop an audience or trying to get an idea of like what your audience is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't mind like I've been hitting a lot more of the mics during the day in the afternoons, like down at Bleecker Street, and since I've come back from Australia, I've been going up with more just premise and riffing, and that's where I like the bad quality mics because I feel like there's just nothing at stake, and I can just try and be an idiot and just talk and try and find that part of my voice that I would like to.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know. I think there's
also just burn material as much as possible. That's so. Because you're never losing it. Dude. Like right now, I'm like going back and like finding old bits, and I'm like, because you don't know how to do that bit yet. Like that's why it doesn't work. Yeah, it's like you know what a fucking funny premise is. Everybody does. You have a basic idea, regardless of how like new you are. You know what a funny premise is. You're like, this is the angle or whatever. But you'll do it and it doesn't work, and it's like, yeah, you're not that good yet, or you know what I mean. You don't know how to like you're not in that bit right now. So you just got to throw it to the side, write something else. And then whatever, a year or 2 later, you'll look back at it, or maybe months later, you'll look back at it and just be like, oh, that's it. That's it. I found the way to get in, the way to get out or whatever. But if I see a lot of comics, and I've done it too, where you have a bit that's not working, but you just keep doing it. And you keep doing it the same way over and over again. And you're like, that's not, put it away if you're not doing anything new with it. And for a lot of people like write different than me. I write something and that's how it stays. You know what I mean? I don't do a lot of usually like by the time I put it on stage the first time, it's written out. And some of that I'm like writing moments before, but.
Do you feel like the best you write is like when the pressure is on, like right before you get on?
Dude, you were complimented a line of a new bit that I was working on, and I came up with that moments before.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know it's going to be the biggest laugh of the whole bit. And it almost justifies the bit. It's such a good laugh.
Yeah.
But I think it was like in the bathroom. I'm like, like just before I went, I like the pressure. And that's what I'm saying. Like if you go up and you're like, I can't do the shit I was working on last week, you might like you have to like go back and like do an old bit you hate or whatever, or do a new bit that you don't even have punchlines for or whatever, but you'll get closer to, you know, you gotta keep churning. That's the whole thing. The whole job is I'm writing bits forever. Till I fucking die. This is all I'm doing. So just do it, and you know what I mean. And you know, you're never gonna be like, nobody's ever been like, I have too much material to work on.
I know. Yeah, what I was gonna ask you boys, where do you think jokes come from? Like, where do you think it comes from? Like, this is kind of a bit of a woo-woo question, but maybe you should start first, Corey, because it's like, I've found that just like that, what you're talking about, like the bit came to you. Like it comes to you. I feel like it, you know, it's all of a sudden like your mind just downloads something and it's like, all right, that makes sense. But where does it come from? And why? Is it because the more you get into it, you start getting in tune with whatever is behind the scenes that we can't quite understand? But
yeah, I think it's your unconscious mind. And like that's like the collective unconscious, which you have like, you like intimate, but only on an unconscious level. Yeah. Like, so you're like, we all have like the like, we're existing through the archetypal life. You know what I mean? And we're, because of society, I mean, this is like Sigmund Freud shit, where he's like, because we started like, got into agrarian society and shit and started to like develop, all of a sudden we had to have rules. We're like, you can't fuck your sister anymore. We have to, because that's going to destabilize power structures and then we won't have corn or whatever. You know what I mean? So we have to, or you can't like be violent, which is a natural instinct to be violent, to be protective, to be territorial or whatever. But now you have to pull all those back and start repressing them. You know what I mean? All these, which are like natural or not fucking your sister. That's nothing natural about that, boys.
You went from writing jokes to, fucking your sister.
Makes sense. That's, this is New York comedy, guys. This is how we draw the lines.
But so you have like, everybody's repressing all this shit. That's why like laughter is so fun and surprising, because you don't know where it's coming from and you don't have control over it, because I'm like, it's this way of accent. Like I'm cheating I'm like bypassing your fucking frontal lobe and your like repressive like mechanisms to talk to you about fucking your sister, and that's funny to you because it's absurd, because you're like, and I'm like not supposed to talk about it. But
James, what do you think? Where do you think it comes from?
Fucking my sister.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm kidding. She's 12.
Even better. No. Jamie, delete that. Jesus Christ. No, like, where do you get your bits from, James? Like, when does it?
I don't know. Really, it's a lot of like riffing in my head. I'll be at my job and I'll be like, think funny, and then I'll just like listen back to my bits and I'll usually get a tag or something out of it. But I don't know how it like comes about. It just like, I'll be talking to someone and it'll just come out and be like, oh shit, that's something, you know.
What do you guys think? So last night I did the brainstorm show, and like I did fine. I had a decent set, but I felt the same way before I got off stage as after I got off stage, and I didn't feel throughout my set that I was in the pocket. You know, You know when you're in the set and you know you've connected, like it starts becoming this one thing, and you're in it and you feel it. I didn't have that last night, and that's not unusual for me. I'm just on and off it. Yeah. What do you think we can do to allow ourselves to always be on, like to always get in it? You know, to always be connected, like to be at that level where it's, even if you may not have your best set, but you still know that you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. I think just like you have to do like coming to New York. I don't know. I think it's just like people have different tastes, and I don't really like belong in like a normal town or whatever. You know what I mean? But like coming here helped me because people have like a whatever taste that that like jives with what I do. Where like in Denver, it was kind of a struggle. And it's hard to develop when you don't trust yourself. And if you're not like killing in the rooms, you start to distrust yourself and you write more shit that doesn't even really resonate with you just because you need to survive. That's true. You have to make it through. But coming here, like I've gotten way more comfortable doing bits that I think are funny that I'm like, and putting myself in like an awkward position with the audience where they're like, I'm like, you're not supposed to like me in this part of the bit. And that keeps it fun. Like that's so fun. Like I was talking to Kevin Sanchez, who's fucking hilarious, and we were both laughing about like we're similar comedians in that if we're yelling at the audience, that's at our best. Like that's when we're having fun. Like everybody's having fun. If me and Kevin are yelling at an audience, that's like that's the best place to be.
I think for me, it's like when I'm not locked in, I'm just anxious. Like if I don't have anxiety, I'm locked in and I could have a good set. It's just like it just gets to me where I'm on stage and I just don't know what to do on even maybe just a small show with like 5 people or a fucking open mic. And then there'll be some days where I'm just not anxious and I'm able to fucking deliver everything. And you said something the other night. You were like, anxiety is just your mind not letting you have fun.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's so true. Because I could have fun because this is what I love doing,
100%. Yeah, that's what and I was anxious last night. I was anxious. And I think the first thing is because the show was in front of like all my friends, which is why like I sometimes struggle more even on an open mic in front of my friends or like a show in front of my friends than I do when I don't know the crowd. And there's like no stakes. But like, yeah, I was anxious and I carried that anxiety on stage. I know I didn't really show it, but I missed a few punchlines that I should never miss. Like I've done these bits so many times, but I just wasn't in it. And I wonder if that's just going to be something that just over time just washes away. Or
that's what's cool when you're in it, dude, and you're like, you're doing like, and the audience like gets it, and you're in the pocket, and you're like remembering everything like perfectly without thinking about it. Yeah, and it's like you're a participant. It's cool. By the way, I was telling O'Shea this the other night. Like it's so funny, dude, that like you'll kill and you're like, I'm the coolest guy in the world, and then like 10 minutes later you're outside talking to another comic and you're like, you got to have a killer mindset. And you're like, I'm the gayest motherfucker. What a fucking douchebag.
Oh my god. It's very humbling, this game, isn't it? Because like one minute you kill and the next minute literally could be the next mic or the next show, you just like bam.
You're like completely. I've been doing it years. I'm like, I'm so committed, and I'm still like, I'll have a bad set, and I'm like, you should move back to Wyoming or something. Like, dude, you don't even know anybody there anymore.
That was like when I got back from Australia. I was like, it took me nearly a month to shake it. Like I was like, I should go home. I should just go back to being an electrician and just do comedy part-time. Just, like anytime I had a bad set, it was just like my mind wanted to take me back to like the warm, cozy bed that I know.
Right.
And like, and not go through the hardships that we go through doing this. Definitely. But now that's gone again. I'm back in it. But it's fucked, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, my mom, I moved to South Carolina for 6 months and my mom lives down there. So I always get that feeling of, I should go down there for like a month. But if I go down there for a month, I'm dead with stand-up.
Yeah.
There's no stand-up in Myrtle Beach. there's a comedy club. I don't even know what it's called.
Yeah, probably Myrtle Beach.
They have magicians headlining. That's the worst for a comedy.
Yeah. That's so fucking funny. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think people like there's just no justice in the world because our brains are so fucked. So like anybody like living a normal like domestic life are like,
I can't even imagine it.
Yeah.
It's so.
That's what I'm saying. You do have to like just stick it out for like half a decade, and then you're good. Like, because you're like, I can't fucking do that. I can't. First of all, I've ruined my credit. I've completely spoiled any. Dude, I was like the other day, I was like, because I'm gonna be 36 in like a few weeks, and I was like, if I went right now. Back to college, I could. There's no way I could get a bachelor's degree before I'm 40.
No.
And you're like, well, then I'm not doing it. There's no reason to fucking. But you feel like they hear the call of the wild. They're like, oh man, it must be so fun living in New York. And I'm like, I think about quitting, and I want a dog. I want a fucking dog. Dude. I want to live a normal fucking life. But yeah, I'm too dug in now.
Yeah. But it's also like a lot of this is just changing your mindset too. Hey, like going through the hardships and like the bombing and the anxiety, and then just finally, like I get a bit of justice when I'm like walking through the park at nighttime, like walking home, and I think to myself, no, I can do this. Like I can do this. It's going to take a while, but I can do this. And that's a nice change from the other side, which is like, go home and you suck and you fucking blow. It's nice when you start to see your mind actually, the wires have started to ignite in a different direction, and you start going, all right, well, this is now this is the true path, and I'm just going to keep going no matter what. Yeah. And I guess that is like the pursuit of all great things, whether it be sports people, people that write books, or people that, you've got to just at some point just lock in, don't you? And just.
Well, I think it's like that's why New York like has so many great comics come out of it. Is there is like it rewards itself almost. Like the other night at that show, at the Bohemian Underground show, we got there early, and it's just fucking 10 comics standing on the street in Chinatown drinking beer openly. Just drinking beer, smoking cigarettes, yelling, dude. Fucking Jay's like on a loudspeaker doing a Trump impression, yelling about fucking a pocket pussy. And there's a sheriff like at the end of the fucking street. We're like, and I was like, I looked at Riley and Flanagan, and I was like, we're just like, this is the greatest.
Yeah.
This is the greatest thing we could be doing right now. Like, how is this what we're up to?
I think that all the time. Like even last night when we were all just at the pub and I was looking around, there was like 40 comics there, and I was like, this is the best thing that I've ever experienced. It's like the comedy is one thing, but just the camaraderie behind it and the community. It's like I've had good community. I've had like a good hangs with boys, especially like being from the blue collar world, because it's kind of similar in a sense, but comedy's on its own beast. Yeah. And it's like, it's very, very fortunate.
Dude, like my birthday, that was the best birthday I've ever had.
Yeah.
And it was just hanging out with all you guys. Like it was just fucking
hanging out with
sick.
comics.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, that's all I could ask for, just to chill out.
Well, Corey, you say that all the time. You're the one person that's always drilled into me. You're like, hanging out with comics makes you a better comic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's why I hang out with them. I was like, I need to, but it is like that. I was just like, I was at a mic and it was like a shitty mic, you know what I mean? But afterwards, we were all making fun of one of the comedians because he had like a shitty set, and dude, there was a comic that I was like the second time I met him, dude. I don't even remember his name. But he's just like, dog. We don't even know the comic, but we're just like mocking him to his face. And I got like that where like my stomach and my fucking cheeks hurt and shit. And they're just like, this is like other people have that like once a year.
Yeah.
And I have it all the time. It's fucking sick.
Oh, we're very lucky. Well, boys, this has been a great episode. Thanks for coming on.
Of course. Thank you, Cam.
Good. We're going to do this many more times, but do you want to give everyone your socials, James?
Maybe James Patrick on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's it.
Corey J. Cooley on Instagram. Time Trap Podcast. I'm starting it back up soon, but it's up everywhere.
I've listened to a few of your episodes now, and they're fucking awesome.
Yeah, they're very funny.
It's a really funny podcast. You and O'Shea have great banter.
Yeah.
It's really fun. Well, you guys should check it out.
Every episode, we're like, what are we talking about? And then we immediately get into like a great riff. We're like, all right, we know how to do this.
Yeah, that's what it's about. All right, boys. Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
See you on the next one, guys. Hey, guys. Thanks for listening to this episode of Going After It with Cam Bird. Produced by Cam Bird. Podcast edited by Calpit. Music by Brian Rigby. If you've enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. And if you can, get after it.